Hey guys, this is my first YouTube video. I just wanted to do a quick introduction, obviously at the start. My name's Scott Brass, I'm 23 years old. I live just outside Glasgow in Scotland. Been gaming now competitively for about 4 or 5 years, and I play for SK Gaming. Okay, so it's taken me a lot of time to kind of realise the importance of YouTube in terms of getting your team's image out there, and obviously personally for myself. I feel like we're one of the only teams who don't really do anything to publicise ourselves at all. I mean, the problem is that the only people that know us are kind of like Prophecy and teams like that, the ones that we play all the time, we speak to at LAN, and I kind of think that nobody really knows who we are, and it's kind of time that we start to put ourselves out there a little bit more. So after Gamescom that we attended in Germany a few weeks ago, we decided to make a change and have a big push towards getting our gameplays out there, our commentaries, our scrims that we do, and obviously mobs as well. Obviously I don't know if anybody's seen my tweets lately, but I've been trying to get mobs for the past 3 days now. I've probably played, as much as I don't like to admit it, about 6 or 7 hours of publics and not got any. For some reason I just seem to be one of the only people who can't get them. Doesn't matter if I invite people in, they get them no problem, but I get to 22 or 23 kills, and then every time there's someone sitting in the corner of a room with a claymore or a shotgun, and it just makes me not want to play the game anymore. So instead of waiting for me to get a mob, which could take weeks, months, I thought I'd just get a scrim up, even if it's just basically pickups that it is, just obviously so I could do a bit of a commentary over it, an introduction to myself, and let you know what my channel is going to be about. So after Gamescom, as I said, me and Toby had a talk. We decided the equipment we needed to actually get this thing off and going. I've made a few tweets, asked people their opinions, and the one that jumped out was this Elgato Game Recorder HD, which is what I went for. I got it for about £150, £160 with postage and packaging from Amazon. I got it today, and it's, to be honest, I opened up the box, plugged it in, and I'm using a MacBook in case anyone doesn't know. I was going to go for the Hoppage, but I was told that I'd need a lot of extra equipment, so I decided just to kind of leave that for the moment. Went for Elgato, and it seems to be working fine. Plugged everything in, downloaded a bit of an updated my MacBook software, and everything seems to be great. Apart from obviously trying to upload anything, which on my connection could take anything from 6 to 7 hours, but we'll see how it goes. Back to obviously the YouTube thing. SK are now trying to help us with this as well. They've brought in a media person, Henke, I'm sure a lot of you know him. They've brought him into SK, and he's going to be doing, as well as the media stuff, he's going to be doing graphics for us. He's going to be trying to do a team montage. It should be out hopefully in the next week or two, if some people can get their finger out and get some clips in. He's trying to do intros for us as well, so he is really doing a lot of work, and we've been keeping him busy the past few days, so just wanted to say a thank you to him for me annoying him so much. I just want to mention Gamescom quickly as well. Obviously I need to thank SK for giving us the opportunity to attend. I want to say that if anyone gets any of these opportunities, to travel the world, to maybe go to a city that you wouldn't really ever visit unless it was something like this, like Cologne doesn't really jump out the page to you as somewhere you'd want to visit in Germany, but I've got to say it was a lovely city. At Gamescom, I'm sure most of you know that we got a chance to play Black Ops 2. We got to speak to a lot of the kind of higher developers of the game who were actually really interested in our opinion for once, and I know in the past it seemed as if companies like Infinity Ward have let us down a bit with their patches and updates before it, but I've got to say Treyarch really seem on the ball this time. They really seem as if they built this game for us, so obviously I'm really happy about that, and I spoke to them a lot over the week. I basically lived in the booth. We obviously played the game solidly for the whole week, and I just thought basically to tell you the story behind all that. Because we were working there as a part of the SK booth, we were there a day early, and we had to be there early every day. So the day early we came, it was open to press. We got a shot of Black Ops, we played it a lot that day, but it was just the press that was there, so there was no queues. Day 2, we knew the event was actually opening, and we'd have to work in the booth most of the day. Well, 2 hours each day, not very long. But we thought in the morning we'd go and get a quick game before starting our shift, while the queues were still pretty much non-existent. And just so happened that one of the games we played, I played quite well in. I went 57-1 and got spotted by one of the developers who shouted me over, and he asked my opinion of it, and obviously found out who we were, and he introduced us to people like Mark Lamian, David Von der Haar, who sorted us out VIP for the whole week so that we could come and play whenever we wanted, and they were really great. I've got to say that they were great guys, and they really valued our opinions. I felt people like Hastro as well. They were fantastic. I'm obviously really excited about the game. I can't wait till it comes out. I feel like this is going to be our big push into the gaming world. When I got home, I decided pretty quickly I was going to write a review of what I thought of the game. They're obviously just my opinions, whether you agree with them or not. A lot of people seem to like it. Obviously you get the normal people that don't, but I'll leave a link to that in the description at the bottom. People can obviously check that out if they haven't already. One of the last things I wanted to mention is just the situation with the team at the moment, and obviously with regards to Josh. Basically, as far as I knew, me and Toby had a chat like we do after every EGL, and Toby basically said to me that he wanted me to go back to SMG, and he thought that's what I was better at in this game, and he wanted a partner that kind of knew him a bit better. That's not taking anything away from Josh. I thought he played great at the event. He was a great guy. But Toby just wanted somebody who kind of knew him inside out, and I kind of feel as if after all this time that's what I do know him. So hopefully we make the right decisions and things go good. Obviously this sucked for Josh, as it meant that we needed a new player. I won't mention who we've picked up at the moment. That's why I put a gameplay up that was just pretty much pickups. But I'm sure an official announcement will be made in the next couple of days. We'll let everyone know. I'm sure a couple of people have their guesses already. Just wanted to say, if you guys have any suggestions of any types of videos you'd like to see me upload, then please let me know. I'm going to primarily try and get kind of top level scrims so that people can get a look at really how sweaty things are outside LAN. Because let me tell you, when we play against Prof or TCM and anything, there's just as much sweat in those games as there is at LAN. It's ridiculous, honestly. But if there's anything else you want me to do, I'm open to suggestions. Bear in mind, I did mention I've got problems with mobs, so as soon as I get my first one, don't worry, I'll be celebrating it. Everyone will know about it. Turns out being obviously a competitive gamer doesn't mean you're any good at publics, but we'll see how it goes. Finally, I just wanted to say that I'm personally going to try and get at least one gameplay up each day, even if it's just a scrim like this one, just so that I can kind of get a feel for what people want and what they don't want. So please subscribe to the channel. My Twitter's on the left hand side if you want to give me a follow. Thanks, and I'll leave you with the rest of my first video to enjoy. Cheers.